Do you get reentry blues? And how do you combat them? That is our topic for today. As you know, or maybe you don't know, we are part-time RVers. So it's a little different. We watch a lot of you who are full-time RVers, and we see that it's not always sunshine and roses. You're not always getting that perfect view campsite. Sometimes you're in a parking lot kind of campsite. I get it. I can't full on relate. I can imagine that is true, and what you're providing is the truth of how it really is to live in your RV full time. And props to you, total props. But today's topic's more on people like us. Like, we're part-timers. You call us weekend warriors. That's what we are. So we schedule our trips. The week of, you start getting real excited. We're still working. So you're at the job, you're getting ready, you're excited, you're making sure everything's buttoned up there so that you can kind of decompress. You use these trips to decompress. We talk about it on the one of the episodes talking about it's the journey and the destination, enjoying both. But once you get home, after the trip, after you unpack, or while you're unpacking, you get reentry blues. I do. Do you? Totally do. I totally do. Because you got to now you're back home. Now you're flipping in back to work mode. The next day, which is typically a Monday for me, you're back in that mode. You're getting ready for work, and now you're kind of, reentry blues. I didn't realize there was a word for it or words for it, but that's what it is. How do I combat it? Well, I don't successfully combat it. I would love to hear your ideas, tips, and tricks. But I think some of the things I do now for trip and packing and all of that helps tremendously. If you saw our Gather Round episode where we're talking about packing, that is one of the things I think I use to help me not have tremendous amount of reentry blues. So I pack just enough for what I'm going to wear. So when we're coming home and I'm basically just taking dirty clothes and hangers into the house. Other than our food and stuff, just dirty clothes and hangers. That's it. I didn't overpack and have to bring a bunch of clothes back and hang it back in the closet. I think that helps. Making it a simple thing when we get home, making it as simple as possible to get back to routine. I think that helps, but it doesn't take it away, because you kind of go, wow, that was a great trip. Wow, I enjoyed the whole thing, and got to decompress and not pay attention to anything related to your work. But now you're gearing back up, getting your mind set. You had your downtime. Now it's game time again. That is one of the challenges we face, is part-time RVers, or weekend warriors, if you call us that. And I'm just curious how you guys handle it. It's a challenge. It's really a challenge. For sure. I think you're vibrating. I don't know. Hopefully you look good. So I think that's our topic today. How do you combat the reentry blues? Now, I would imagine that full-time RVers have something similar, like, I don't know, maybe theirs is more the day-to-day chores, like, hey, it's not all vacation. And to be fair, everybody that's been very transparent about that, I appreciate it, because you kind of go, wow, that'd be so cool to be full-time, and oh, you get to see all these things. You do get to see all these things, but you also have your life things. You still got to pay bills. You still got to do your laundry. You still got to wash the dishes. You still got to clean the house. There's still some routine maintenance things, and probably on a different scale than a home, that you have to do and check. And you've got your RV maintenance and all of that stuff too. So the weekend reentry blues is probably called something else for them. I don't know. Do you know what they call it? Reality? I don't know. Like I said, I didn't realize reentry blues was a thing, but it is. When you sit and think about it, you're like, we're home. Back to work. Pull your bootstraps up. Vacation's over. Time to get busy. Let's do this. Now, I do have to say that because of those trips, I am more enthusiastic about the work, and my mindset's like the reset button has been pushed. But there still is reentry blues. So tell me, what do you do to combat reentry blues? Well, first, I guess I have to ask you, do you get them? Am I the only one? Do you get them? And then how do you combat them? What's your techniques? Love, love, love to hear your advice. For sure. This is all about me and you. This is a conversation. If this is your first time watching these videos, welcome. If you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you completely. So like, subscribe, comment, all of that feedback. In addition to telling YouTube that it's content you want to see, it helps me know that it's content you want to see as well. So, as always, thank you, and y'all have a great day. Bye.